Hello there, Kanokorab here, and we are in the hull of our chemister ship standing next to our master chemister here, or expert chemister, I suppose, with the brewing stand and all this that we built last episode. This episode, we are going to try to do a little bit more work and prepare to go attempt the Chandelier once again over in the deep dark sea. We'll see if we actually get to making that attempt this episode. I'm hoping that we will be able to be successful there. We do have our Trident, of course, so that should be a big help, and we have Flight Duration 2 rockets. So the Vexes are what we're really concerned about, so this episode I really want to do a lot of preparing for that, and part of that is going to be brewing some potions. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of potion ingredients here, and because this chemister does not sell them like the apothecary in the overworld, we're going to have to make a small trip to the overworld and go get a couple of things. We're not going to do tons of brewing, but we're not going to do no brewing, so we do need to make that trip to gather what we need. I'm thinking maybe some glistering melons. I believe we have some watermelons growing in the overworld, so we can make some glistering melons. That'll give us some potions of healing. And then we will see, we may purchase a couple of gas tiers so that we can make some potions of regeneration as well. They mix fairly well. But that way, if we need to run away, we don't have to rely entirely on golden apples. Hi there. Oh my gosh. In order to stay alive, we'll be able to have a couple of options for small spurts of extra health when we are fleeing the Vexes. And hopefully we'll be able to fight the Vexes a little better as well. Unfortunately, we don't have Sweeping Edge on this sword. We may spend a little bit of extra time in the overworld and see. I don't recall if the librarian, the royal librarian, can get Sweeping Edge enchantments to sell us. But we may wait a day or two and see if that is the case. For now, let's go ahead and eat this and make a trip over to our portal, which is right over here. And once again, I'm going to... Ooh, gosh. Oh, that was not a very good landing. I'm going to take the bridge over because I don't trust myself to land in the portal. So I'll run on over here. We don't need torches. We're fine. When we go do the Chandelier, we'll empty our inventory of the things that we don't need. I'll bring this axe, of course, and a pickaxe or two. But we shouldn't need too much else besides our Trident and the Elytra and rockets, of course. Unfortunately, that does mean we're putting our Elytra at risk, but hopefully we are successful in our handling of the evokers, at least. If we can get a nice platform to throw our Tridents from while being able to handle the Vexes, then I won't be too concerned. So let me see. I don't believe I have any melons already harvested, so we'll need to pop on over to the pumpkin melon farm that we got going and see if we have our watermelons grown yet. It's entirely possible that we do not. Okay. Looks like they are on their way, unless they're all pumpkins. I guess I'm not sure. I would hope that there's some melons here. I know I had some melon seeds, so I wonder if they just... See, that's clearly a pumpkin. That looks fully grown, but it might need normal dirt. Let me see here. Do you just do that to make it dirt? I don't actually know. It's coarse dirt right now. Well, we'll go ahead, I think, and maybe swap this like that. And put that right here. We'll do that for those two. Come over here and do that. You're still growing, but we will make this a normal dirt for when you're done. And probably this guy here needs a normal dirt. There we go. So hopefully that'll help that along. We'll check on our bones as well. I think we have some bones here, unless I took them all or kept them all in the fleet back in the buried ocean. But we'll take a peek over here and see if we need to bone meal any of those guys just a little bit more. Okay, as I thought, we do not have a ton there, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of pieces of gold and grab some gas tiers, as well as some glass bottles, since I don't think we have a ton of those ourselves. No. So we can purchase those from our apothecary back here. So we'll go do that real quick. We'll probably get a couple of nether wart, although we do still have plenty in the buried ocean. Also growing there, of course. I think I'll grab... I think I just need the one ghast here, really. I do need blaze powder, though I think the one in the buried ocean has a bit of a better trade for it. So we'll go ahead and leave that as it is. I don't think I'm going to make any splash potions of like weakness or harming or anything like that. I do have some glass bottles here. And I'll bring the glowstone and redstone to utilize once we're down there. I suppose I could get started on at least the regeneration while we're chilling here waiting. Hey there! If you're enjoying this video, please remember to leave a like and share with your friends, and to subscribe to keep an eye on when new videos come out. If you want to get involved with the community, you can join our Discord server, where you can also learn how to get involved with the New in Town Dimensions beta release for 1.17, or you can follow me on Twitter. With all that, thank you so much for watching, and back to the show. So let's do that. Put the... okay, and you already have blaze powder in there, and you're fully powered up, so I don't have to worry about buying any more, so that actually works out well. Anyway, so let's see. We need watermelon. We need glistering melons for potions of healing. The regeneration is nice. Ooh, careful. But the healing is going to be a lot more important, I feel like. That instant health makes a big difference, especially when we're fighting a small army of Vexes. I'm hoping... I don't remember exactly how many evokers there were. I know that we killed one for sure. I think we killed two, and I think there may have only been one more. So either there's one evoker there or there's two. One way or another, that is the situation that we're dealing with. So hopefully it's just the one. If there is just the two, that's 6 Vexes to deal with instead of 9, assuming the ones that... what did I'm confused. Oh, I did it wrong. Well, man. I didn't do my nether wart first. I'll have to purchase more, or another... oh, come on. Another ghast here, because I got completely distracted. And... that, okay. Yeah, we gotta do nether wart first. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Hey now. Thank you. There we go. That'll give us our awkward potion. And let's buy another ghast here, unfortunately. There we go. Yeah, makes a lot more sense. But yeah, so hopefully we only have to deal with 3 or 6 Vexes. As long as it's not 9, I think we'll be okay. And as long as the ones that from before have despawned, I think we'll be okay. But I really want glistering melons, so we really need those to grow pretty much ASAP. And unfortunately we don't have any bone meal. We could go back to the buried ocean, but that's just an annoying trip to have to make. So I think these guys are almost fully grown, if not fully grown, most of them. So we just need to wait for them to actually sprout. Oh, here's one right now. I don't know that fortune is going to do anything for these. Oh, maybe. We got 9 out of that. That's pretty good. I don't know. Hoes are obviously not considered the optimal tool for these, for watermelons. I believe it's axes. But hopefully the fortune will still apply, because that's going to make a big deal. But we only, of course, need... I mean, 9 is more than we need. We just need 1 glistering melon. So just having those extras is just a convenient additional food source. I think I want regeneration 2, which means I'm going to need another glowstone dust to bring down for when we do the glistering melon, which I think will brew in the buried ocean. So once this finishes, we'll head down there. And then we'll start preparing our inventory for going to the Chandelier. Alright. We have all the gold that we need. So I think we can go ahead and just go straight to the buried ocean. I don't think I'm leaving anything behind. Let me make sure. I just thought of a thing. No, I think we're okay. Alright, so let's pop back into our portal, make our quick trip back to the buried ocean and to our fleet. And we will go from there. Oh, here we go. Ooh, make it through these trees and down here. Sweet. Alright. Wow. Hopefully we're able to climb back up on our ladder here. There we go. Yep, just taking the elytra off for a second is all we need to do for that. We have the blaze powder. We have nether wart here, of course, as I said. Oh, glowstone dust. That's what I thought of. Well, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. That's all right. There is nether wart here. So we have everything we need in that regard. Yep, let's head to the chemistry ship and start brewing. Oh, we gotta craft the glistering melon. Is it ingots or nuggets? I don't recall. Oh, come on. It is nuggets, which is nice. So we'll get one of those and do some of this business. There we go. We just need the one. So we will put the rest in there and there and head on over here. So once, as I said, we get these potions done, I think we're going to try the chandelier again. Fingers crossed we don't have any issues. Alright. Obviously, we're not brewing so many potions that we have to use all these hoppers. So we won't even worry about that. I do need some water right here. I'm going to put that right there, and so is that, and do this. Oh, we're not ready. Oh, I see. That's what the lever does. That makes sense. We don't want to take things out before we're ready. And then do that. There we go. So, let's see. We'll need to bring the ender chest, of course. Probably a good idea. We won't need the arrow. We'll bring our sword. Might even bring our netherite sword just to have that extra bonus damage. Bring our trident, naturally. And probably just the one silk touch pickaxe. Bring our axe to help break chests and things. Leave the hoe and shovel behind. We don't need any of this. Bring the lodestone compass and probably the bucket. But neither of these two are going to be much use. We'll bring a little bit of food, including some golden apples, which unfortunately we will need to probably purchase a couple apples. We missed our daily resource drop. Speaking of which, I didn't even think to check the Royal Librarian, but that's okay. Sweeping Edge would have been nice for handling the Vexes, but hopefully we'll be okay, close enough to hit a couple of them. As long as they aren't making our lives too difficult. Okay, so let's start preparing our inventory for this grand adventure. This kind of a mini boss battle, really. It's a very challenging chandelier. They can vary in difficulty based on the pieces that they generate with, and this one happens to be a rather difficult one. Several evokers, and not great positioning with water spouts and things like that. So let's see. Do I have barrels? Yes, I have a barrel right here, so that's where we're going to put our inventory stuff that we're leaving behind. Don't need the gold. I'll bring or leave all that. Leave this. Leave most of this food. I don't need the torch. Let's see. I think I'm going to put my trident here. I think that's a good call. I don't need the shovel or this pickaxe or the hoe. So we've got just our rockets and bucket, which we'll keep. Oh, I don't need that. Just kind of like that. I'll put the lodestone compass over here. Do some of this, and we'll actually move these over so that I can have my golden apples right here. Of course, we will need the gold we just put away, plus some more. I don't know exactly how many I feel like making, so we will see. Let's come to our fruit ship and purchase some apples. We'll see how many we can get for a decent price. Oh, we could also harvest these guys, but I'm not going to worry about that. Well, yeah, we should be fine. We'll go ahead and do that and save us a little bit on gold. Was that a bone? Oh, the skeleton must have died down here. That's interesting. Oh, of course. Well, we'll have to till the land a little bit later. That's okay. I'll put these wheat seeds away back on the captain ship before we go and purchase, let's see, maybe that many more apples. That should be more than enough, hopefully. Alrighty, come back over to the captain ship and put the wheat seeds away. Oh, and the wheat. And then we'll craft up some golden apples. Let's see how many we're able to make. 5, more than enough. Perfectly happy with that. So we'll put that gold away. We will come down here. Ooh, hello. Come down here and put this apple away. Oh, the bones as well that we just gathered. All right. I think we are ready to go. I am actually going to put the Triton there. I don't want it to mess with our rockets. Yeah, let's get going to the Chandelier. Believe it was mostly this way, and then at some point we'll make a sharp-ish turn either one of these two directions. I don't quite recall for sure. Should be easy enough to see from way up here. And we'll probably catch the iceberg that we landed on before we even see the Chandelier. Yep, I think that's that one here, which makes the Chandelier right around here-ish. Ah, there's our, yep, lit up iceberg. So I think we'll land right here and kind of investigate, see if the Vexes are still around. It doesn't look like they are, which is a very good sign. Oh, there's a pillager down there. Let's take care of him. Nice. And nice. Okay. I do want to collect his experience and any drops that he had. Looks like just a little bit of emerald. And then a little bit of experience to restore our trident. Of course, we still have all these drowned here. They're going crazy. I can't believe just how many drowned are in this one area. Like, I know obviously the Buried Ocean has tons of drowned and they spawn like crazy, but this is such a tight area for them to be in. Okay, so let's take a peek up here and see if we can tell. There's a pillager right there, of course. We don't really need to worry about him too much. There is an evoker right there. I think as soon as we hit him, he's going to cast a spell. But if we can hit him, get a first strike in from down here, fingers crossed. Oh, did that kill him? No. I see his hands waving. But if we can get him to spawn some Vexes up there, or try to even use his teeth spell and then come a little closer, that would be really nice. Come on. I don't want to have to fly up there if we don't need to. Let's go ahead and swap our rockets since we're not making such a long trip. And I think I'll even eat a golden apple here and fly up. Okay. So we've got our Strength 2 rocket here. Let's land right here. And there's the evoker. Smack him. And once more. Yes! Oh, before you even finish this spell, that's fantastic. Alright, is there another? Oh, please tell me there's not. That would be sweet. I see 2 pillagers. I don't see any more evokers. I don't hear any more casting spells. I think we're okay. Let's kill this guy. Oh, okay, so he's gonna climb on over here. And they're gonna try and attack us from right here. Alright. They can't quite... Oh, yes they can. Okay. That's okay. It's just pillagers. I'm not too concerned about this. Hitting each other. Come on. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, really? Ow. I appreciate you guys killing each other, but I'd like you to stop hitting me at all. That'd be very nice of you. Come on. Come on. So I think we got a little overzealous for nothing with our potion brewing. Seems like we are in pretty okay shape. Let's find our way to hop down into the Chandelier. There we go. And let's see, we've got a brewing stand, which is super cool. Our Silk Touch pickaxe, thankfully. Ooh, and Totem of Undying. Awesome. Let's go ahead and keep that on us pretty much forever at this point. For the rest of our natural and unnatural life. Take this brewing stand as well. We've got just a little bit of loot in here. Nothing too fancy. It's just kind of a standard chest. This does look like it ought to be a boss chandelier, but I don't see... Oh, there he is. Alright, an Illusioner. I've never actually fought an Illusioner. I kind of just put it in here because he's cool. So let's see how this fight goes. Go ahead and hit him with a trident for our first strike. Oh. Oh, gosh. I did not know. Oh, gosh. I did not know they did that. Ow. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Nope. Where's the real one? Nope. Ow. Ow. Which one's the real one? Is he invisible? Oh, maybe he's invisible. Okay. There he is. Oh. There he, I think, yep. Okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. He didn't drop any good loot, though. I don't think I gave him a special loot table, so that's probably why. Probably ought to if he's going to be... That's an interesting fight. That's really cool. I should incorporate illusioners more often in my other structures. Regardless, this is the boss room of the Chandelier, which explains why it was so difficult. I think it comes with 2 evokers, and then one of the other arms must have come with one as well. So, my goodness. Not fantastic loot. I definitely need to do some editing with the loot for Chandeliers. It's a little bit lame. But I think still really cool to explore. And of course we got Totems of Undying, or a Totem of Undying. Unfortunately, because we were not around to collect from the other evokers that we killed, we only got the 1 totem, which is a bit disappointing. Ooh, Depth Strider, sweet! I am on board for Depth Strider. I was just saying, I think the other day, that, oh, I can't enchant my current boots though. So I'll have to wait until we get our next pair of boots. Alright, let's see what's over here. Nothing too fancy. Channeling on our trident will be really cool. Looks like we need to do a little bit of inventory management. Let's pop our ender chest out here. Get the green shulker box for our enchanted books. Do that. There was another one too, wasn't there? Yep, there we go. I think I'll go ahead and put the potions in there too. We don't really need those, clearly. So we'll put that back in here, put our ender chest away. There we go. Alright, and keep on collecting the rest of our loot. Nothing too fancy, looks like just the boss chest in the middle. We had a brewing arm for the other, but then these ones were just kind of standard normal Chandelier chests. So nothing too fancy in those ones, which normally there wouldn't be, but I still definitely want to improve the loot across all of these chests for Chandeliers. Overall, though, very successful. Finally conquered this Chandelier. So it hasn't been too long. We might take a peek around and see if there's any other cool structures to explore kind of on our way back, more or less. We are in the deep dark sea, so if we can catch another Chandelier, that would definitely be cool. For now, I think let's go ahead and land back down on this iceberg and see where we want to go. Oh, come on. I'd like to land, please. Thank you. All right. So let's see. We're in a deep dark sea. There's pristine sea over there, and towards that way is back towards the fleet. That is the conduit that I believe we tried taking apart already. Yes, it looks like we already gathered bits of that, so there's no reason to go continue with that since we have a fully functioning conduit. I think we want to continue on this way. It looks like we meet a dark sea at that point. But I think there's still Chandeliers in dark seas. We could go that way, of course. In fact, that actually be... I think we went kind of that way already, so we might go this way just a bit and see what there is to see with regards to other structures to explore. Oh, there is another Chandelier. Maybe we'll fly up here and see what kind of Chandelier we're working with. It looks like there's one enchanting room. Can't tell if it's a boss one yet. I don't think so, though. So we may want to go ahead and fight it. It should be just one evoker. If we go ahead and land right here. So let's go ahead and see what we're able to do with this one. We've got some pillagers, of course. They already see us. And, oh, it might be a boss one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. So there's several evokers here. I think we'll be able to handle it, though, with all of our golden apples. We definitely want a first strike advantage on these evokers, though. They can't see us yet, but they are quite in there. Oh, hello. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. We might need to gamer focus these guys a little bit. Because we really don't want to have to deal with more Vexes than we have to. So let's see. There should be an evoker here in this library as well. This enchanting arm. All these villagers. There's so many of those guys. They're hilarious. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there are 2 evokers in there currently. Ooh, maybe 3. 2 evokers. Oh, there's the illusioner. That's not ideal. But as long as he can't see us, we can't see him, of course, either. Which isn't super duper preferable. But we should be okay-ish. We have a crossbow too with 2 spectral arrows, so that's not nothing. The trident is, of course, more powerful. Does 9 damage. I'm not sure exactly how much the spectral arrows here do. Alright. So let's see here. I don't think we're... Those evokers are pretty well guarded. I don't think we're going to be able to get an easy first strike on them. I suppose not without triggering their vexing spell. Ooh. Oh, there's... Oh, my... Oh, those are the illusions. Duh. Interesting. They can see us through glass. Most mobs can't. That's pretty impressive. Alright, I think we're going to... Oh, I really don't want to go down there and get stuck if we're going to have to deal with Vexes. I think... Alright, where's that evoker? Let's see. Let's break this piece here. Oh, yep, there they are. Hi there. Oh gosh, they are aggressive right off the bat. My gosh. Oh boy. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. Whew. See, that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Let's land right down here. They're gonna chase us, of course, but that's okay. That's sort of what we want. Oh, except they're gonna take away our trident. Come back, Mr. Trident, please. Thank you. Oh, you're coming. There you go. Oh my gosh. There's so many Vexes. Ooh, mushroom biome. That's cool. Oh, except there's tons of mobs on the beach. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no easy way to fight them. Let's land, I think, right here. Kind of in this water. Ow. Oh my gosh, they deal so much damage. That's absurd. Can I fight you at all? I don't think there's really any easy way to at this point. Oh. Okay, nope. Flying away. Oh man, those boss chandeliers are rough. We're gonna have to flee. I don't think there's any hope of us handling them. There's so many Vexes all at once. If we return after the Vexes despawn, then there's a chance, depending on whether they chase us or not here, that we could end up being okay if we can get a first strike on those evokers before they can see us. If we can do it from far away enough too, with the trident, deals most damage. Oh, didn't mean to do that. That's the only way I think we can handle, because oh my gosh, those Vexes just deal so much damage. We're on normal mode, and they're dealing like 5-6 hearts. We need netherite armor too. That's a big thing that we are still lacking. I think that's something that I definitely want to focus on moving forward. If we can get to the ancient sea, we'll be able to get netherite a little more easily. There is lots of ancient debris in the ancient sea, and it's a little more exposed. Not lots per se. I mean, that would be pretty broken, but it is very, very far trip to go find one, and there's no real way of knowing where that is. So that might have to wait a little bit. The primordial desert's going to be the best way to get ancient debris. So I'm thinking probably next episode, now that we've conquered that chandelier, I mean, that was our big goal. We conquered one. Of course, we didn't get the second one, but that's okay. We didn't even know we were going to do that when we jumped in. So I think I'm pretty happy with where we ended up. Next episode, I think we're going to go back to the Primordial Desert and start looking for the Pharaoh's Tomb. I think that'll be a really cool way to handle that. It's going to be a lot of flying around somewhat aimlessly in search of it, but I think it's going to be worth it. The ancient tomb... Oh, I used arrows instead of special arrows. That's interesting. The Pharaoh's Tomb is going to have some great loot for us. Definitely going to be worth the trip. So let's put some of this stuff away. We have projectile protection on that. Get our green shulker box out here and do some of this business here. I think I'll go ahead and leave this here because we're probably going to do some enchanting of other things at some point. But let's go ahead and put these extra blocks away. I said boxes. They're not boxes. Put those away as well and just reorganize our inventory back to where we had it. We are stocking up quite a bit on items in here. It's pretty cool that we have so much, but a lot of it is kind of junk. So let's put some of these. We'll reorganize, like I said. We have this and this and this. That's not where that goes. We have our rockets right here. Do that. Torch right here that we don't really use too much. I'm gonna put the golden apples in here. And I suppose the arrow right here. There we go. Okay, so inventory is cleaned and cleared. That's not where I wanted to put you. There we go. Inventory's cleaned, cleared, and organized. Like I said, I think next episode we're going to go to the Primordial Desert again and search for the Pharaoh's Tomb. We may also take the Potion of Spelunking with us and do some mining in the volcano. If we are able to find some ancient debris there, that'd be sweet. So we'll kind of probably split it up. We'll spend 15 minutes-ish of recording time on searching for the Pharaoh's Tomb, see if we happen to find it. If we don't, we'll go straight to the volcano. If we do, then we'll spend some time working on that and then potentially do the volcano. We'll see. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We got a Totem of Undying, which is huge for us. And did some great exploration of the buried ocean and relocated and conquered the Chandelier. So I'm very happy with our successes today. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to leave a like and share with your friends, and please remember to subscribe to keep an eye on when new videos come out. Remember, you can also get involved with the community by joining our Discord server, where you can also learn to get involved with the beta testing for the New in Town Dimensions pre-release that is 1.17 compatible. We've had a lot of awesome progress on New in Town excavators. Lots of cool stuff to show you guys. It's not quite in the beta yet, but if you want to be prepared for when that becomes available, joining the Discord is the best way to do that. I'll also be sharing all kinds of cool tidbits about what I've been working on Twitter, so remember to follow me there to learn what is coming after Seafarers as we continue to expand the New in Town Dimensions story. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.